Hello and welcome. Thank you for sharing your time with me. I am Duisevi Karen Miar, a doctorate student in Instructional Technology and Distance Education at Nova Southeastern University in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. At the outset of this presentation, I am very glad to be sharing my views about what I consider the 10 most important guiding principles of instructional technology and distance education. So now, let's take a look at these principles in more detail. One must have a clear purpose with tightly focused outcomes and objectives. Web-based learning designs must consider the nature of content, specific context, desired learning outcomes, and characteristics of the learner. Learner-centered strategies include modular, standalone units that are compatible with short bursts of learning. Learning modules may also be open, flexible, and self-directing. Coming to the next principle, online instructors should engage their learners actively. Active, hands-on, concrete experiences are highly effective. Another important guiding principle is to use a variety of media and visualizations appropriately. Learning by doing, analogy, and assimilation are increasingly important pedagogical forms. Where possible, learning outcomes should relate to real-life experiences through simulation and application. Principle number 3. Instructors should use a variety of media and visualizations appropriately. Various learning styles are best engaged by using a variety of media to achieve learning outcomes. Selection of media may also depend on nature of content, learning goals, access to technology, and the local learning environment. Coming to our fourth principle, instructors must always facilitate interaction and the development of communities of interest. Learning experiences based on interaction and collaboration support learning communities while building a support network to enhance learning outcomes. Multiple interactions, group collaboration, and cooperative learning may provide increased levels of interaction and simulation. The needs of all users must always be supported. Distance learning opportunities must be effectively and flexibly supported. This includes the initial disclosure of information on the learning opportunities, orientation to the process of learning at a distance, including use of technologies for learning, site and tutorial support, student advising and counseling, provision of technical support, library and information services, and problem-solving assistance. Another important principle is to develop and maintain a technological and human infrastructure. The provider of distance learning opportunities should have both a technology plan and a human infrastructure to ensure that appropriate technical requirements are established, compatibility needs are met, technology at origination and receiving sites are maintained to ensure technical quality. Learners and learning facilitators are supported in their use of these technologies, and partnering and collaboration are explored as appropriate. Principle number 7. Instructors in distance education must always provide immediate and regular feedback to their students. Providing feedback to students in all class formats is important. However, it can be a little bit more challenging in distance education classrooms because the students often feel a bit disconnected by the technology and are left wondering if you received their messages and assignments and how they are doing in class. By providing quality feedback, you help your distance learning students learn. Students feel more connected to the class, making them feel more comfortable. and they get a better sense of what content they have mastered and what areas they are weak in, allowing them to focus their efforts where they are the weakest. Hence, they feel more positive about the learning process because they feel as though someone is interested in their progress. As Richard Clarke put it, the best current evidence is that media are mere vehicles that deliver instruction but do not influence student achievement any more than the truck that delivers our groceries causes changes in our nutrition. View limitations as challenges. This is a must for anyone who deals with any innovative practice such as distance education. Time and again, students say they can't do things because they think they're too slow, too difficult, too old, etc. It's always good to talk to those students and instill in them the idea that we are all unique physically and mentally, and we must work from where we are onward. The word can't is a barrier to any improvement. So, any limitation in the field of technology and distance education can be overcome with a positive attitude and seeing the limitation as a learning challenge. Instructors must give opportunity for experimentation without evaluation, grading, or marking. Yes, it is true that we learn, that some of us learn through anxiety and high-stakes pressures. It is also true that some students do not belong on the journey. As professionals, we need not dash their hopes, but should steer them to dreams that belong to them, to futures that better fit their strengths. After all, education is about learning and not about getting grades. Through the 10 guiding principles of instructional technology and distance education, we have taken a brief look at the actual essence of innovation in the field of education. Thank you for your time and hope you enjoy this presentation. I'm looking forward to sharing with you more information on instructional technology and distance education very soon.